In the city, it's time for another rival day, where we'll be crowning the new champions of the city. Win games and prove that your affiliation is the best affiliation. That's it for me, so hit the courts and finish the season strong.
And the Hawks with a confident look as they got to the arena earlier tonight. I'd say that's a squad ready for action. A beautiful look down at Staples Center and downtown L.A. Our setting for basketball tonight. Happy Friday night, everyone. Time to kick off the weekend with the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, we've got the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Atlanta Hawks. With Grant Hill and Chris Webber, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be joining us as well. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year. Allie.
Thanks so much, Brian. Well, Trae Young has confidence shooting from just about anywhere. He calls it off the bus range. Explain.
Oh, and it's tough for defenses to stop Allie. Thanks for that. And a high-tempo game tonight. Both teams like to get out and run, Grant.
Well, hey, when you've got the speed and athleticism, it's the best way to play. You have to challenge the defense to keep up with you.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. And it's Young in at the point guard position. And for the Lakers, the big three for this team all out there. Westbrook the point, LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spots. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Kent Bazemore. Now here's Hunter. Back to Young. Just 5 on the clock. And there's Hunter on the assist by Young.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
Here's James. And Young pulls it down. Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And talk about a guy betting on himself. Now, John Collins turned down a big contract prior to last season. It all worked out in his favor as he signed an even bigger one to stay with the Hawks. He's firmly planted as part of this team's young core.
First free throw is good. You know, Grant, it seems like Collins is one of those guys you can depend on for a 2010 stat line just about every night.
Yeah, he's a double-double machine. He's as consistent as they come offensively, and with his hustle, his rebound numbers are never lagging.
Here's Bazemore, and that one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
Yeah, with Westbrook on the ball, you can't have a hole in your defense. He's too smart to miss it.
Ooh, poked away. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Here's Bazemore. 15 in his last outing. Pulls it. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
I like how James shoots off the pass. He knows how to catch the D by surprise.
Inside. Here's Hunter. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Hunter's got 5 points.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 so far. And there's the drive, and he goes in for the dunk.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. There's Davis with the 3. Atlanta with the rebound. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
Yeah, they made a lot of plays, and they were in it until the end. Just couldn't do enough to get the win.
Yeah, and sometimes it just comes down to a couple of critical plays which you need to execute in close, ugly games.
Now, here is James. He had 22 in the win against Sacramento. Can't hit it from 12 feet. There's Young with the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor, just in total control so far.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over.
You've got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
Now, here is James. Looking at his stats, he's getting just over 23 points a game. Hunter, good. 9 points in the game.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Collins, a good look. Again, Atlanta.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Stolen by Collins. Outside Herter. Hunter on the wing. Fires for three. Another three for Atlanta.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And the Lakers call time here.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Howard's checked in for Jordan. Anthony comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Monk in for Bazemore. Now here's Monk. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Howard finds Anthony to halt the run. And he can't get that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Monk. And again, no good by the Lakers. Here's Reddish. Banked it in off the glass.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And it's Monk. That time on the assist from James.
Becoming a more aggressive scorer. Monk fighting through contact like a vet.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
You know, the question is, do you leave him in? A third foul this early could spell trouble.
Okongwu checks in for Collins. Now here's Young. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
Yeah, as good of a scorer as he was in that game, he was even a better passer. A lot of assists for him.
Williams against Monk. And here's Westbrook from the arc. They grab their own miss. Pass to James. Fires the three. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
Those confidence from outside the arc. James has no fear pulling the trigger when he's feeling it.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul so far.
Just out of control. Already 3 fouls for him. He'll likely have to take a seat.
And the Hawks making a change here. Jang's checked in. Atlanta with the ball. It's a 14-point game. And he's going for the oop here. Throw it down on the lob.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the jumper right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead. Oh, a nice leaper for his size. Monk is the kind of guy that embraces elevation.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Williams. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And the shot goes down.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Westbrook right side. Pass to James. Shoots over Gallinari. Again, the Lakers score.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Here's Reddish, guarded by Howard. Here's Williams. That one's wide left.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Here's Anthony. Here's Howard. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to go. Atlanta's gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Bradley, he's checked in for the Lakers. Rondo comes in for Westbrook.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Pass to James. Shoots over Gallinari. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. James has got 9.
Well, look, if you're out there with Rondo, you find some open space, and he's going to find you.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. Well, the old saying is defense wins championships. But you ask LeBron, offense can be trickier.
More delicate than defense.
And the best teams work together at both ends, Grant. But which end did you generally feel most in sync with your teammates? Offense or defense?
Oh, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. I'll say offense. I mean, I played in Phoenix with Steve Nash, so definitely offense at that point in my career.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Boy, a very convincing performance so far from the Hawks.
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Danilo Gallinari out there with the Kongwu. Then there's Lou Williams. Then it's Gorgui Dieng. And it's Reddish in at the shooting guard position. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Hawks went on a tear last season after naming Nate McMillan their interim head coach. After he won Eastern Conference Coach of the Month and helped guide them to the franchise's first playoff run in 4 seasons, it seemed inevitable that he'd become the head coach long term. Guys?
Nothing new for him, Allie. Good stuff there. And the Lakers with some changes. Jordan's checked in for Anthony, and Bazemore is subbed in for LeBron. From the elbow, and that one's good. Williams has gotten 4 this quarter.
This is why Williams is out here. He's a shooter, and he's got a nice stroke from there.
Pass to Jordan. Stolen by Capella. Williams in the post. Give him 8. Out of bounds. Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
So for the Hawks, John Collins checked in for Dieng, and it's Young in for Williams. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's number 2 on him already. A 3rd foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some pine.
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Collins outside. Capella, the pass to Hunter. And it's Atlanta scoring again.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Bradley with a drive. Pass to Rondo. Over Young. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again. A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
Outside Davis. From the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Davis has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Now here's Young. Checked by Rondo. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Man, you love how Collins has developed his game offensively. More moves inside, more range, and more confidence.
Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low.
He was hoping to avoid a 3rd foul before the breakout. Now, he might have to sit out until halftime.
And so it's Atlanta with it. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. 6 to shoot. Here's Herter. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
The Lakers making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. The Lakers have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Lets it go. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Muscle. I love how Westbrook takes on all comers when he's trying to score.
Young against Jordan. Changes up. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They'll pin that one on DeAndre Jordan.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points. And they've capitalized well from the free throw line. Their percentage is impressive.
Howard's checked in for the Lakers. Monk comes in for Bradley. And both free throws good for Young.
Their focus is sharp tonight. You can see it at the free throw line, shooting almost 90% from there.
The Lakers call timeout.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Bad shot selection, as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Westbrook, and then Westbrook slams it in.
He uses his finesse to get flashy. And Westbrook is an elite above the rim finisher.
Young finds Hunter. Collins against Davis. And he gets that one. Collins has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Pass to Bazemore. Monk for 3. Atlanta with a rebound. Collins has got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Right side Hunter launches it. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got his 7th assist here tonight. The Lakers have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Howard.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
And the Lakers with some changes. Anthony comes in for Davis. And LeBron subbed in for Bazemore. Gallinari, he's checked in for the Hawks. Reddish comes in for Herter. And the Hawks with possession here. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game.
And Young knows his role. He's out here to shoot it and shoot it often.
Pass to Anthony. Stolen by Young. To the left side wing. Collins finds Gallinari. And there's the rejection. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Atlanta making some changes here. Okongwu comes in for John Collins. And Williams is subbed in for Hunter. .146 left to play in the first half. A nice shot by Gallinari.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose, and it's leading to scores.
And the Lakers call time here. And we know it's never easy to play on the road, Grant. Just how tough are lengthy road trips?
Well, I'll tell you, after game 3 or 4 or 5 on the road, you definitely feel it. I mean, towards the end of a road trip, it's a struggle to play near 100%.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc in the second quarter. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Anthony, the pass to Howard. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Knocks down the long J. Westbrook's got 7 points.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Gallinari against Anthony. Back to Williams. Pass to Reddish. There's the triple. Rebound by the Lakers. And going against Atlanta, their first meeting on the year.
They won both of their meetings last season. Love to pull that off against another powerhouse.
What I do know is that we're looking at a possible finals matchup. These are 2 of the league's most dangerous teams, no doubt.
Back to Okongwu. The kick out to Young. Second chance effort. 2 points. That one goes. Young's got 6 points in the quarter.
And his shot, has come around. For most of the first quarter, it looked like he might be in for a long night.
And the shot goes.
Improving his floor awareness. Has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. And the Hawks making a change here. Jang's checked in. Williams against Westbrook. Over Williams. Gallinari pulls it in. Atlanta's got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Count that bucket. He's got 10.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Westbrook into the lane. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Defense probably had a plan for Westbrook's drive, but he's so dynamic. It all falls apart.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Trey, you've made it look easy so far. How have you been able to pick them apart?
I'm just taking what the defense is giving me. Open driving lanes. They're leaving some of our bigs open, pick and rolls, things like that. We just got to continue to do it and try to get to the win.
Guys, reading the defense is something that he's pretty good at. Thanks so much, Trey.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. What a start it was for DeAndre Hunter. He ended up with 17 points and 1 assist. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Hawks?
Well, when you pass the ball the way they have, Ernie, this is the kind of scoring line you expect. The guys are in total sync, and the difference is the ball movement. They're moving the ball around, and it's striking.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
The shooting percentage they allow was through the roof. Their coach should absolutely be ripping into the defensive end. You need to take some pride on the other end and just lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it in.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We've seen DeAndre Hunter really having a great game.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
Yeah, what a play. That'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
The big three for this team all out there. Westbrook the point, LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spots. Kent Bazemore is out there with DeAndre Jordan. That's the group for Frank Vogel getting going here in the second half.
Love watching James dominate on defense. Impressive projection artist.
So it's Atlanta now. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Here's Young. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Young's got 13.
We can't forget about Young's in-between game. When he notices these shots are open, he's so good at taking them.
Back to James from deep. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Yeah, a living legend. LeBron James with more all-NBA selections than any player in history, and he's still going strong.
Up top, Collins, covered by Jordan. Here's Hunter, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Hunter's got 19 points.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
And LeBron in his mid-30s. He's not slowing down. Chris, it seems like he's getting better.
Just think about it. Scoring, rebounding, and assisting at career-high rates. I mean, we know Father Time is undefeated, but LeBron's probably going with Father Time the longest round.
For three, Westbrook. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
To the inside. Oh, a nice shot by Collins. 9 points in the game.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
A nice shot by Bazemore.
You gotta love the intelligence of James. He understands the game like few others. I mean, spots the open man with ease.
And Capella gets it to go on the assist by Young.
Trae Young.
Young's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. For three, Westbrook. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
An encouraging sign for sure. When Westbrook hits this, you know it has to help his confidence.
And DeAndre Jordan gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. Bradley, he's checked in for the Lakers. Rondo comes in for Westbrook. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Outside Young. Into the lane. Ooh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
Attacking the heart of this defense. That's 8 straight points inside.
Here's Rondo. And they get it back. Here's Bradley. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Bradley's got 6 points.
Oh, man, I love Davis's ability to read the floor. He's improving his ability to create for others.
A nice shot by Young.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Outside Davis. Here's Rondo. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Rondo's never been a sharpshooter, but over the course of his career, he's gotten more comfortable from range.
Drains the triple.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
Davis from long range. No good that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Well, the players on two-way contracts getting expanded opportunities last season after the league eliminated the 50-game cap and permitted them to take part in the playoffs. The pandemic played a role, but, guys, teams are continuing to find contributors among these scrappy young players.
Well, it's all about opportunity, Allie. Thanks. Here's Williams. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pass to Ellington. Back to Davis. From outside the arc. And the Lakers get it back. Oh, swiped away. Left side Williams. Another 3 for Atlanta. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
Well, they played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steal.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
Los Angeles foul. Wayne Ellington.
.143 left in the third quarter. Now here's Williams. He's got 15. Pass to Davis. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
To the middle. Here's Jang. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Rondo's shot is off. Here's Atlanta now. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Dang's shot is off.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Jordan, the pass to Davis. Beyond the arc. And the ball out of play. The Hawks will have it. And it's a completely new group for the Lakers. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Here's Reddish. The Lakers with a rebound. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. James can't get it to go. Atlanta's gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Gallinari's got 5 points.
Another in the long line of big men who can drain the 3. That makes him a very tough cover.
For 3, Westbrook. And it's out of bounds.
Welcome to a brand new episode.
Up next, the Lakers taking on the Hawks. For the Los Angeles Lakers, they sit number 7 in the West, holding their own with good company, and they're just getting started. Hawks, Lakers, tip-off coming right up. Welcome to 2K Sports for another... Hey, Dave.
Well, thank you, Captain.
You already do. You and he are winning play. David, thank you. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. And for the Lakers. And they have their big 3 all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Howard is out there with Kent Bazemore. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. Young against Westbrook. Now here's Capella. He's covered closely. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's his first foul.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Collins, good. And at this point of the year, what's the main thing you think Brent, a head coach, has to do to keep his team focused for the second half of the season?
Well, again, keeping guys in great physical shape, so a balance of playing in the games and getting minutes, but also getting on the practice court, which is interesting after coming out of the pandemic season. Kevin, a lot of teams just didn't find any practice time, and this year If you get back to the regular season schedule, there's ample time to be on the floor. How do you manage that practice time, and how do you manage the rest for guys, active rest on those days off to be ready for the game?
Shots good from Young.
Yeah, the threat of Trae Young, we talk so much about gravity in the NBA. It's unlocking some other scoring options. Strong take.
From deep LeBron, rebounded by the Hawks. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Inside, stolen by Westbrook. They need this. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
Don't say this much about guards, but big boy strength there as Westbrook does not give in to the aggressive defense.
And the pass to Hunter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Yep, that one goes.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
The 3 from Davis. Drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, believing more and more in this shot is Anthony Davis stretching out his game now to the three-point line.
Young with no one around. Again, the Hawks score.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
I don't think the timing could have been any better as Russell Westbrook does a great job of taking advantage of the defense.
Bobbed up there for Collins. No good. Shot missing.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
And you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Shot by Young. Nice shot from the wing. Young's got 6. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Bazemore for 3. They get it back. Kicks it out to LeBron. Bazemore passes to James. To the inside. Howard. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Basket good. 8 points for him.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herter finds an open teammate.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first.
And you have to love how eager Kevin Herter is to make an impact for his team.
Well, the roles that he plays, GA, are quite special. I mean, he is a good shooter, but last year we saw a lot of growth in his playmaking ability. He's able to stay on the floor and defend guys at his position. So he has a great IQ on that end of the floor, and his game continues to grow.
On the wing, Williams. Over Monk. And Davis pulls it down for Los Angeles. They've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Drills it from outside.
Just all alone down there. Credit goes to DeAndre for finding him. That's a nice pass.
Young against Jordan. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Monk kicks to Rondo. Outside, Davis. Over Gallinari. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Jordan. Davis has got 5 points so far.
The ball rotates over to AD, and he simply rises up and makes that jump shot look so easy.
And it's Gallinari missing.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Lakers leading by 5, and that's going to be a turnover. They call For 8 seconds. And we'll take a chance now to honor the Western Conference Player of the Month, LeBron James.
And having a small forward on the wing of his caliber just opens up so many things for your team. A lot of attention is paid to him, and with the stretch he's had, even more will be coming his way.
And here's Young from the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And now the defense, full attention and antennas up. Trae Young getting warm.
Back to Rondo. Rebounded by the Hawks. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Yeah, so close in that one, but that's of no solace to the players. They played their hearts out.
You want to respond in kind, but that last game was an effort that most of the time can get you a win. You ran into a tough opponent who was playing at a high level.
Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Davis. And a change for the Hawks. Zhang's checked in. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Williams, that's good. And it's a tie ball game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The shot's good from Monk.
Well, that's a good job by Avery Bradley, recognizing that he had an open teammate and get it to him in a good position.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Back to Williams. In the foul on Avery Bradley. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Williams. In a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Lakers on top. They're up by 2. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Well, Rajon Rondo winning titles in Boston and Washington.
Just having my son witness the opportunity of me winning at a later age in my career. I won when I was 21, but coming full circle many, many moons later, my son's 9 now at the time, so he was able to witness me win a championship, and that's probably the greatest feeling I've ever had in basketball.
I can understand being able to share those special moments with the ones you love.
And that's what it's all about. And for Rondo, who knows? Maybe someday we'll win even more as a coach.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Atlanta, Okongwu is out there, Gallinari. Then it's Reddish. Then it's Williams. And it's Zhang in at the 5.
Such a difficult cover for any defense. Lou Williams is adept at putting the defense in uneasy situations, backing them up quite a bit.
And he knocks down the first one. And down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would be a great one as well, but I got a sneaky suspicion he'd just rather hold the team.
And both free throws good for Lou Williams.
And Lou Williams, always a threat off the bench, has had the right mindset for playing 6-man really his whole career.
And as that career sort of is in the twilight, I I don't think that mentality for Lou changes, where he wants to come in and impact the game, especially on the offensive end. And maybe he wins you 2 or 3 games during the regular season that takes you from a team that might not have home court to one that does. And maybe one of those magical nights happens in the postseason for Lou Williams. Sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
To the paint, and stolen by Jang. Herder passes to Reddish. Bradley dishes to Jordan. And Bradley gets it to go on the assist by Jordan. Bradley's got his first 2 points.
I like Avery Bradley cashing in from there, proving he can get it done around the basket.
And they've repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." As they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And the more and more Cam Reddish gets confidence in that kind of game where he's going to go inside and attack, that's a big help.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. Free throw good from Reddish.
No question there's a high ceiling for Cam Reddish and where that talent can get him to.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Howard's checked in for Jordan. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Avery Bradley. Then for the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Jang. And it's DeAndre Hunter in for Lou Williams. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's LeBron. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
Yeah, hard to stop LeBron from getting in that deep. So the size, the speed, the power, the position. 2 more.
His first shot coming late. He can't get that one. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That'll be the final game of this 5-game homestand. Davis is checked in for the Lakers. And a change for the Hawks. Trae Young, he's checked in for Cameron Reddish. So it's the Lakers now. Davis finds Westbrook. Pass to LeBron. 5 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Tries it from 19. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And it's 9 points for LeBron.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And the dunk by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Here's Davis. Hunter grabs the miss.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Pass to Young. And the rejection by James.
Wow, LeBron throwing that one away hard. There's a message behind that block.
Bazemore on the wing. Capella covering. For 3, Westbrook. No good that time. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Hunter with it. Westbrook picks him up. And that one's good. Hunter.
Yeah, that's a shoot-around shot as Hunter had plenty of space to knock it down.
Young with the steal. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Lakers making a change here. Monk's checked in. Gallinari, he's checked in for the Hawks. Capella kicks to Hunter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Young's shot is good. Young's got 15.
You just can't take Trae Young lightly from anywhere on the floor. These kind of shots will help him get into a rhythm.
Westbrook passes to Davis. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. The Hawks leading by 4. Back to Young. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's foul number 2 for him.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Rajon Rondo's checked in for Russell Westbrook. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Okongwu's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. 1:32 left here in the second. Here's Herter. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Outside Rondo. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Gallinari wide open. Buries it from 3-point range. Gallinari's got the lead up to 7 now for Atlanta.
And right now they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Yeah, he's just torching them right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button, and figure out how to slow his roll.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Dwight Howard. Lou Williams is checked in for the Hawks. 1:03 left now here in the second. Young against Rondo. In the corner, Bazemore with it. Trying to get something going. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And that's just a pretty looking stroke from the outside by Bazemore there. The perimeter shot now a staple of his game.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Takes a 3. Rebound, Atlanta. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the 2-game season series from last year.
And this one of the few opponents who really stuck it to them during what was an otherwise excellent season for them. You're right, they've got to have revenge on their minds tonight.
And he gets it to go. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over. Here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, John. You are having your way inside the paint. What's allowing you to be so effective?
My teammates are finding me. I think I'm doing a good job of trying to, play with energy, run the floor, roll hard, and be an athlete above the rim. And I think, like I said, my teammates are finding me. I'm doing a good job of it.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K. We saw Trae Young lighting it up in the first half. He ended up with 17. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And they have their big three all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Kent Bazemore is out there with Howard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. There's the call on Kevin Huerter. That is his first foul of the game. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Young against Davis. High post Young. And it's off the back rim. No good. Lakers trail by 8. Westbrook dishes to LeBron. Lets a floater go, and it's good on the way in. James has got 11 points.
Just a masterful offensive player, utilizing that pick with great intelligence there.
Pass to Young. Rebounded by Howard. The Lakers shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. It's good. He's got 13.
Uh-oh. It's one of those nights for LeBron James, just setting the place on fire right now.
Here's the teardrop. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Anthony's checked in for the Lakers. Bradley comes in for Kent Bazemore.
Anthony Avery Bradley.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Here's Collins, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Growing up in a military family, John Collins moved around a lot as a kid, getting to experience different parts of the world.
Yeah, interesting upbringing. Born in Utah, moved to Guam, lived in Turkey, was in the U.S. Virgin Islands. That's a lot of life experience for any kid growing up, let alone a guy who's trying to find his way in competitive basketball. And John Collins, maybe playing soccer on all those military bases has helped out that footwork a little bit, Kevin.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
A baseline J. LeBron with the block. Hunter with it, picked up by Davis. They grabbed their own miss. Goes up again. The Hawks again can't hit.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Stolen by Collins. There's the pass to Young. Takes the 13-footer. Again, Young missing.
And his touch has left him in this quarter nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Anthony finds Bradley. Ron right side. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Davis. Lays it up off the glass. Davis has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Hunter with it. Westbrook picks him up. Lobbed up there for Collins.
Agility coming into play there as Collins moves so well and so quickly in those pick and roll sets.
Here's LeBron, and finished off by LeBron.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Atlanta calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Jordan, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Gorgie Dangs checked in for Capella. Alinari comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Reddish, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Williams in for Young. Here's Gallinari.
LeBron James ratcheting up his intensity on the defensive end. Doesn't want to give up anything easy.
Outside Jordan. Gallinari against James. Anthony, the pass to Westbrook. Three-pointer. Headshot off. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Here's Gallinari. That shot misses. Good D by James. To the middle. Here's Anthony. Kicks it out to James. Rebounded by the Hawks. They're off to battle the Clippers after this game as they'll be playing at the Staples Center. And that concludes this long 6-game road trip. Gallinari passes to Reddish. Back to Gallinari. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Gallinari's got his second basket of the night.
Respecting the effort from Gallo there. Works his way near the rim, and no one stops him from doing this thing there.
Anthony finds Westbrook. Now here's James. Fires the three. Reddish grabs the rebound.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Williams dishes to Reddish. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on LeBron James.
Reddish in constant motion that time and able to draw foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Atlanta.
In the paint at all in this game. They have to be aggressive.
The other impressive part about their offense tonight has been their ability to get inside off the bounce. Lots of points in there.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
James kicks to Anthony. Jordan the pass to Westbrook. Outside Bradley. Over Jang. Atlanta with the rebound. Okongwu's now got 4 rebounds in this game. Jordan. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance to the line.
Well, some strength on display from Jordan. Uses it to convert on these and-one opportunities.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the evening. Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Anthony. Ken Bazemore comes in for LeBron. Monk's checked in for Bradley. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Gallinari down low, guarded by Jordan, and it's Gallinari missing.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Howard kicks it to Bazemore for 3. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Howard's got his 3rd assist on the night.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
Williams, that's for 2. Kept alive.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
And it's Rondo in the corner. Over Jang, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Now just a 1-point Hawks lead. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And the bonus
No, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
The first free throw is good.
And what sets Lou Williams apart right now is his confidence. This guy is a gunner who comes in and believes that he's going to score. He often does.
And Williams drops them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Pass to Bazemore. Down low. Outside for Rondo. Over Gallinari. And that one released in time, but no good. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Hawks lead by 3. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the court right now for the Hawks. And the wings, Reddish and Hunter. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Williams at the 1 spot. And Davis sends it back.
Just a wonderful effort for Davis on the defensive end with that rejection.
And Howard has it in the corner. Rondo against Williams. Monk with the ball. So they take the lead.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Atlanta calls timeout. Atlanta making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Kevin Huerter comes in for Reddish. And Trae Young subbed in for Williams. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Nate McMillan had some advice for the team during that last break, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed. Guys.
Thank you, David.
Well, we know that Trae Young is a phenomenal passer, which is why you just can't leave him open like that.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for Atlanta. It's a one-point game, and it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Collins checked in for Gallinari. Collins finds Hunter. Capella with it. He's guarded by Howard. Young looking around. Capella trying to free himself up. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Physical defense on that play.
Los Angeles making a switch here. James is checked in. Here's Bazemore.
Motherfucking machine.
On the wing, Monk. Back to Bazemore. Launches a 3, and Malik Monk gets the 3. Monk's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
And you gotta love that three-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep. Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitive.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Pass to Davis. The 3. That shot is off. Young with the ball. Picked up by Davis. And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for the Lakers. Anthony comes in for Dwight Howard. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Malik Monk. A nice shot by Young.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
Lakers trail by 5. Here's Davis. And Capella sends it back. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Here's Herter, covered by LeBron. And the dunk by Capella.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Here's Young into the lane. He's off on that one. LA's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. James has a 2-pointer. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Westbrook passes to Davis. Just 5 to shoot. Westbrook kicks to James. Takes the 3. That's a basket. His 8th from the field. 8-14.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Young inside. Anthony on him. And they recover it. Capella, the pass to Herter. Hits the 3-point line.
Motherfucker!
Himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Los Angeles calls timeout. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Trae Young.
And he's had a very good night shooting the basketball. A little over 50% from the field. And a lot of those shots have come against some tight D. That shows the level of his focus and consistency.
Howard's checked in for the Lakers.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
It's the first that increases their lead to 6.
Already impressing at a young age. Kevin Herter's dead-eye accuracy from deep, combined with being a fearless competitor going inside. That's going to pay some dividends throughout his career.
And that one's good. Hunter.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
Outside Westbrook. Shot to stop the run, and the Lakers with another miss. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. Good on the first, and that will push the lead to double digits.
This could go down as the win-win trade of the draft over the last 3 or 4 years. The 5th pick in 2018, Trae Young traded on draft day for Luka Doncic, and it might have put a little chip on his shoulder, one that he played with in the second half of